Okay, y'all. So this is a tutorial in case you missed how to get your shoe design into an advertisement. So the first thing you want to do is open up Photoshop and open up your shoe file. So I'm going to use a student's example for now. So this is her shoe file. You can see all the layers here. And we want to export this as a PNG to use in our advertisement. So to do that, you want to go to File at the top, Export, Export As, change the file format up here to PNG. Everything else stays the same. You're going to hit export, put this in your USB, and I'm going to call this shoe, and then hit save. Okay, so you don't want to make any more changes to your actual shoe design file. So I can close this one now. And your advertisement has to be set up or sized 11 by 17 inches. So you want to do File, New. Mine's already set to that, but let's say that I have something else. Okay, so to do that, you want to change this box right here to be in inches. That's the first step. Then you want to enter 11 in the width and 17 in the height. This is a portrait orientation. If you want yours to be landscape, then you would just switch it over by clicking here. But most advertisements are in portrait mode. The resolution should be 300 pixels per inch. You can leave this in RGB mode for now, and then you want to hit create. Okay, so my favorite method of importing images over is just the drag and drop method. So I'm going to go to my Finder, look for my downloads, look for the PNG that we just exported, and then drag and drop it. It does look pixelated at first. That's just because you have to confirm the changes. So up at the top, there's a little check mark. You can hit that or just enter on your keyboard, and now it looks normal. So if I were to turn off my background layer, you'll see that there's still this white box behind it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to come to my object selection tool, hover over the shoe until I see a pink outline appear. There we go. And then I'm going to regular click once. I see marching ants around my selection, and we do have to clean it up because it's cutting off the sole of the shoe. So to do that, I'm going to enter select in mask mode. My view is set to overlay, so anything in red is going to get cut off. And as you can see, this is getting cut off. So I'm going to go to my first brush tool, make sure it's in plus to add. And usually you have to click once or a couple times. And take a look to make sure everything else is added. If you see some white is being selected, just switch to the minus sign and then you can delete some of the white, okay? To do manual selection, you'll use the third brush tool and then the plus or minus to add or delete from the selection. But this looks really good. I'm going to smooth it just a little bit and then maybe take the shift edge here. Where it says output 2, you want to do new layer with layer mask. If you don't see this option, hit this little triangle here. But new layer with layer mask and then hit OK. So now we do not have that white box around it. I can delete my original shoe layer here and then keep this one. So now I can rotate or do whatever fancy stuff I need to do depending on your design. Enter to confirm changes. And that's it. So you're going to make all the other adjustments to make a cool advertisement. But once you're done with this part, do a file, save as, and call this your shoe ad. Leave it as a Photoshop PSD file, and then begin working.